Hi and welcome back to the Tech Mentor. In today's tutorial, I will show you how you can use Office scripts to automate repetitive tasks. So why would you use Office scripts and not just the normal macros that comes with Excel? Well, firstly, Office scripts or the Excel scripts are available on the web version of Excel as well. So I'm logged into my enterprise version of Excel here on the web, and you will see the automate tab is here, and you can record a new script here. Whereas macros are only available on the desktop version of Excel. However, Office scripts are not available on the free version of Excel. So this is my personal Excel web, and you'll see there's no automate tab here. So unfortunately, you do need a Microsoft 365 subscription, whether you want to use it on the web version or you want to use it on the desktop version. The other key difference is that Office scripts save on the cloud and not on the workbook itself. It can be shared as well, and it's much more secure than macros, because macros save on the actual workbook or in a personal workbook. You can have a look at my macros tutorial to learn how to get started with macros. So this is basically just a beginner's tutorial to show you how you can use Excel scripts to automate those repetitive tasks. In this case, I have a set of data that I get every single week, and I need to change the way that it looks into a format like this to submit to my boss every week. And I get the raw data downloaded like this. So we'll just jump straight into it. You can just go over to the automate tab here, and we will say new script. And like a macro, it records everything that you do, your keystrokes, your entries, and all of that. And I'll just explain as I go along. So just click on record actions and it would start recording. So as you can see, it's recording now. So everything that we do, it will basically capture our recordings. One thing I must stress is that you must try and do any formatting. So there's formatting here, like making that bold, adding filters, merging cells. Try and do this at the end, just so that it doesn't give any issues in the actual code. The code Excel scripts work on is a code called TypeScript, which is part of JavaScript, where macros work on VBA, Visual Basic for applications, which is Microsoft only. So for web developers or people that are familiar with JavaScript, you will get familiar with the code behind Office scripts very easily. In this case, we're not going into the code. I'm just going to show you how you can actually record it. So first thing we'll do here is insert a line, and as soon as you insert it, it shows you what has been recorded here. So it shows you, so every action you do, it shows you. If I want to insert another line, but that's a mistake, I can just simply undo, and it will remove that. And you can physically go and delete the action from the recording here as you go along. And now we want to put in the heading here, but we also want to let it work on that specific week end date, because every week that week end date will be different, and we want it to automatically get the date from there. So we'll use a formula. If you want to learn more about formulas, have a look at my 4-hour course on functions on my channel, and I cover all these functions and formulas in there. So we'll say sales report week ending. I'll put a space, and we add a function in here. So we'll grab that, and we want the format of it to be day, short month, and full year. Okay, then I don't want this, because I'm going to delete this column. I don't want it to be saved as a formula. I want it to be saved as the value only. So I'll copy it and I'll just paste it as a value only. And now it would do that. So the script remembers to first apply the function, the formula, and then change it to a value. Then we can basically delete these 3 columns there because we don't need them. We need to also change the discount to percentage and not as it is here. But if we were to just change this to percentage now, it would make that 1250%. So we need to make this decimals first. So 12.5 will be 0.125. That's how we need to do it. So we'll say equals C3 divided by 100. I'll just copy this down all the way to the end. I'll copy the selection and paste the values only, and then delete this column again. Then I want to highlight this whole range. You can see there's 500 entries here, and we need to make this percentage and give it 1 decimal. Okay, then this must be customer name, this must be account number like that, discount, rep, region, and weekly total. Then I don't want the rep codes to be as a code, I want it to be the rep name. So we'll find and replace. So we'll replace rep 1 with Chris, replace all. Just going to do this for all of them. Lydia. 3 is Benny. 4 is Britt. And 5 is Alan. Imagine having to do this every single week manually. It takes quite a bit of time. And as you can see, everything gets captured here. Okay, then next thing we need to do is to add these little information sections here on the side, just to show the total per rep and per area for the week. So let's add here sales rep and total sales. Total sales. So we have Benny, Britt, Alan, Chris, and Lydia. And then we have area and total sales. We've got north, south, west, east. I'm going to undo that. East and central. And then we'll just apply a SUMIF function. So I'll say SUMIF. And why I said not to do the merge first, because when you use absolute references in the Excel scripts, it messes around with the code. It doesn't apply the absolute reference correctly. So I'm just going to literally highlight the whole range like this. So D to D, basically from the first to the end. So that would be my range. My criteria would be the name of the sales rep and the sum range. Again, just this whole one like that. And then you can see that it gives it the right way. We can just copy this down like that, and then we'll do the same with the areas. So range would then be the area range. The criteria, it would look for the name of the area, and the sum range would be this one. Copy this down. Now we need a total auto sum there and auto sum there. You can see that it's the same. We want to change the formatting on this to accounting with no symbol. And we want to change this one as well to accounting with no symbol. And then the same here. You can basically just select the whole column because it won't affect that. It will only look for the numbers. change this to accounting with no symbol. Okay, then we just need to make the headings bold, totals bold, add filters, and then sort it by customer name, because right now it's sorted by account number. So let's first merge this one. This needs to be bold and 14. This here must be bold, 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 and same here and same here. Okay, then the font must be Aquos Light like that. We need to put a filter on here, and then we need to sort this by highest to lowest sales. So make sure it says my data as headers is ticked on, so that you can just tick the name of the header. It would take that as the header from largest to smallest. And same here, sort by total sales, largest to smallest. And then this whole range here will also sort by customer name from A to Z. Okay, and these two totals are still the same. Everything's still the same, and let's just auto size the column widths. And we'll make sure that these ones are aligned left. They are. And basically now this one and this one looks the same. When you're happy with it, you can simply just say stop recording. And then we will give the script a name. So just click on there and we can say sales report formatting, and just click anywhere. That would save it. And there you go. So your actions have now been saved. So let's close this here. That script is now saved. If you go to all scripts here, you will see that the script is here. We don't run it now because then it would basically try and apply everything that we've done to this, because it doesn't look at what is in there. It works on instructions based on cell references. Okay, so I'm just going to open the raw data here, the raw report. So this would be how you would receive it. Let's copy this, go back here, paste it here, remove the filter so that it's back to the way it was. And then we'll go to automate, we'll go to all scripts. We know that it's this script here, sales report formatting, and let's run the script. And there you go, just like that. In a matter of seconds, it has done what would have taken you quite a long time. If the data set is much bigger, it would take even longer. If you need to do more things, it would take even longer. But now you can simply copy this and paste it into your weekly ending date. Next week, when you get your next report, you can simply run the script again. I'm just going to copy this again and just paste it in here again. And I'm saving, I'm putting a link to these documents in the description, so you can download them and you can practice on them. Just follow every step and see if you can get it right, and just keep practicing with these Office scripts, and you will learn quickly how easy it is to automate workflows. So what would happen if we were to go to this specific sheet? So instead of first copying it into a new worksheet in your current tab, so let's say this wasn't there and this wasn't there, you only have this now and you're building onto it. So you just get the raw report like this. Let's see what happens if we run the script on this one now. Again, it's saved on the cloud, so it would automatically be accessible for you, and you can even do it on the web version as well. So let's run the script on this document. And there you go. Now you can simply copy it from here and paste it in there, and all your work is done. And as you can see, it also captures the formulas. Basically everything that you've done has been captured. If you do not have a Microsoft 365 subscription, you will unfortunately not be able to access those Office scripts because it is only available with the Microsoft 365 subscription. Please have a look at my Google Sheets tutorial on automating tasks with macros in Google Sheets, and you can do everything on Google Sheets as well. If you liked the video and want to see more tutorials on Microsoft Office, on Google applications, general tech tutorials, please subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell. Thank you so much for watching.